Hello, families. I'm sure many of you recognize this. This is our Lenten rice bowl, little container that we do a collection during Lent at home and then return through faith formation to the parish office. So the Lenten rice bowl comes to us from Catholic Relief Services. I wanted to tell you a little bit about Catholic Relief Services today and about the Rice Bowl program. So, Catholic Relief Services is the official humanitarian agency of the Catholic Church in the United States. So, if you want to donate Catholic, this is a good place to start. Catholic Relief Services was founded in 1943 by the Catholic bishops of the United States to serve World War II survivors in Europe. Since then, they've expanded a lot. They work in over 100 countries on 5 different continents every year. Their mission, it says, is to protect the poorest brothers and sisters overseas, working in the spirit of Catholic social teaching to promote the sacredness of human life and the dignity of the human person. Now, you should know that a portion of the Rice Bowl proceeds actually stay in our diocese to help the poor locally. So, sometimes we hear people say, well, it's nice to help people overseas, but what about our own local people? Catholic Relief Services Rice Bowl program helps both. So a portion of the proceeds stay at home. Now, what you're going to see, we're going to offer these rice bowls here in the parish office. So when you come in, there is a table right outside the parish office. That way, if you come after hours and the building is still open, oftentimes if we have a meeting in the evening, the building is open until 7, 7:30, 8 o'clock even. And you can just pop by after work and on the little table, pick up one of these little packages, okay? This is what it looks like when you pick it up. So as you open your rice bowl, you're going to pull it open here and you're going to find a little brochure inside. Now in the brochure, this is what it looks like when you open it up. Notice the calendar here. This is really cool. The calendar here on the back, on the inside and outside, is a Lenten journey that you can follow with your family. So from the very first day of Lent, which this year is Ash Wednesday, February 17th, you will be able to look on here, look on February 17th, and see what it is that they're asking you to do. Now you can pick and choose these activities or adapt them for your family. But on February 17th, on Ash Wednesday, for instance, it says, "This Lent, we reflect on how caring for our neighbor is caring for Christ." Likewise, I suppose not caring for our neighbor would be ignoring the needs of Christ. And so we need to take this mission seriously. Also on that day, besides just that little statement, it says, read Matthew chapter 25, verses 31 to 40, and write your Lenten promise on your CRS Rice Bowl. So there's a place here, Lenten pledge. So you can pick these up individually if you would like. If you want each of your children to have one, we have plenty to be able to do that. Or if you want to do one as a family, you can do that too. So decide as a family what you would like to contribute for CRS Rice Bowl. They give you some examples here on the box, okay? So it says $40 can purchase an infant scale to help keep track of the growth of the little ones in these developing countries and in places where there's great poverty. $80, it could be used to buy chickens to provide eggs for protein and for income for a family. $120 contributes to a household garden for family nutrition. And I'm going to tell you about that here in a minute. It says here in the print, even $1 a day makes a difference. So maybe your families would just like to say, we're going to put $1 a day in the box, and we're going to remember that we as church are bigger than our household, our parish, even the Diocese of Cleveland or the United States of America. So you can look at this. I'm going to read you something here. Since Father Michael did some mission work in El Salvador, if you want to look at the calendar while I'm reading here, you can. I'm reading a little story from El Salvador on the other side. It says, Edwin Carlos is a 17-year-old living in El Salvador, eager to support his parents and 2 little brothers. After his teacher told him how new techniques and technology were changing the way agriculture was being done, Edwin Carlos decided to join a group of 220 students who are learning it is possible to farm while restoring the environment. Living in a country that has lost 75% of its fertile land to deforestation and other agricultural practices, Edwin Carlos recognizes the responsibility he has. He who knows has an obligation to act, he says. Like him, nearly 1,200 families in El Salvador started home vegetable gardens during the COVID-19 pandemic, growing nutritious foods like onions, tomatoes, cucumbers, and squash. They can eat what they harvest or sell the produce for additional income. Young people want to build a better future for themselves and their communities, and thanks to programs like CRS, and this is in Spanish, so I'm not going to even attempt it. It's beyond my abilities here. They are doing it. They also give you recipes for these different countries. I know we've been doing that a bit with you for the younger children for the Missionary Childhood Association. We've been giving you recipes to go along with some of these countries. It's important to realize that we are all brothers and sisters, whether we live in the United States, whether we live in China, whether we live in Africa or South America, or wherever it is, that we are all brothers and sisters. And we are called to take care of one another, love one another as Jesus would do. So consider as a family what you are able to contribute for Catholic Relief Services for the Rice Bowl program and make your commitment. You can, like I said, you could pick these up in the parish office or in the church. I'm going to put these over in the church as well. I'll set up a couple. I'll open them up so that you can see clearly that they are the rice bowls that you're used to looking for. So we'll have some set up like this. But pick one or more of these up, however many you need for your family. Take them home. If you're not comfortable coming out and picking one up because of COVID, set up a container in your household for the purposes of the collection for CRS Rice Bowl. Now, the one thing I will say is that if you pick up one of these rice bowls, there is a lot of extra information here that could be really helpful to you. So if at all possible, come and pick one up. Let me see here. As far as turning them in, usually we collect them immediately after Easter. So you can do that by sending a check to the parish, just made out to the parish, but mark in the memo Catholic Relief Services or Rice Bowl, and we'll make sure that the money gets to the appropriate people. If you'd like to drop off your completed rice bowl, all set up like this, drop it off at the parish office the week after Easter, the week of Easter, after Easter, and just leave it. We do appreciate if you put the dollar amounts on the outside. That's helpful to us. And if you want to keep it confidential, that is up to you. Not a problem. However you would like to do this is up to you. If you have any questions, please contact me. But we do encourage your involvement. Catholic Relief Services serves so many people you cannot even imagine. To help you understand, I will be sending some videos through our Faith Formation program. Click on the links you'll see that pop up, either on the regularly posted lessons or perhaps in an additional email. And they're very short videos. They're designed for children, and they give you a lot more information about the culture, the people, and how Catholic Relief Services is helping them. All right? Thank you so much for your participation.